Hey, what's up guys? We are back again with the best Electro Giant cycle deck that Clash Royale has ever seen. When you go in for an Electro Giant, you stun all of your opponent's units, they're already going to be raging. But when you tornado them back and get them off of your Electro Giant and then slow them down with the Earthquake, you're utterly unstoppable in double and triple elixir. You can break through any building with the Earthquake, so Electro Giant goes straight towards the tower, towards success. And then after you take a tower, all you have to do is drop a Tesla Inferno Dragon to melt your opponent's push, tornado it back, and then distract everything with the skeletons and the fire spirit. This is the new best Electro Giant deck that no one knows about, so let's go jump straight some games and assert some dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a massive thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All money goes directly back into improving the editing and the channel, making the videos the best they can be. So jumping into this game, we are playing against Caesar. Is he a Caesar salad? Is he Julius Caesar? What is this man? What type of person is he? So he's dropping bats. Makes me think that he's gonna have a fast cycle. And I want him to think that we're running Hog Rider Earthquake cycle. So we've dropped a Fire Spirit. We've already dropped 2 cycle cards. He is not ready for the Inferno Dragon. It's going to melt him and make him into a meme. So he's going to lose his dragon first off. And now he's down some elixir. Actually, he's just going to straight up golem me. What is this guy doing? He's an absolute madman. So I'm an Electric Giant on the right-hand side. I know that I'm calling my opponent a madman, and here I am dropping a win condition at the river. I think that the Inferno Dragon is going to give us a lot of value here on top of the Golem, so then we can just justifiably go in for a Tesla and also arrows on top of the Bomber. So we'll wait a little bit. We're going to be like, okay, do you want to drop more stuff? Yes, you do. Let's go, man. The Electro Giant is taking out your entire other side, and that's why I love this deck so much. If you're able to rattle off a decent defense with it, you're able to clean up everything. I'm able to go for a Fire Spirit. He is doing no damage on me at all. That's what we like to see. Electro Giant is superior to all the Golem decks. As you guys can see, you Electro Giant at the river, they go Golem in the back, you defend, and you take a tower. That's what we love. So all we have to do is hold on to the door. We are not going to let him break through. He's definitely going to go for a big, thick Golem boy, bag of rocks in the back. And when he gets back to it, that's what we have to worry about. So I think Inferno Dragon is probably a decent play right now. We haven't seen anything to reset the Inferno Dragon. So maybe, I'm telling you, there could be a chance of us going in for an Electro Giant here and cycling skeletons so the Electro Giant stays ahead and maybe the Inferno Dragon is able to melt on top of the Golem. Yeah, this is looking so good. If we're able to arrows and target onto the Golem, this could be phenomenal stuff. The Golem might not even cross the river, my dudes. Let's go, baby! That's what we like to see. The Electro Giant is actually snacking on the other tower, too. So if you guys are playing Golem Clone, I know you guys are going to hate me for giving Golem Clone players tips, but the way that you're able to defend against an Electro Giant is go in for a Lumberjack and a Skeleton Army, and then you clone it. So what it does is it rages up the Skeletons, and yeah, the Skeletons die, but the Skeletons also get damaged before they die. So if you want to play it correctly, that's what you're supposed to do. This man, he didn't even try to defend, so it was the easiest game of my life. With 30 seconds remaining, he's just going to keep spamming at the river like a certified savage. And I'm so ready for it, man. I'm diving with it. I'm so ready to defend this. Please don't take my tower.
Oh, understandable. Have a nice day.
Please don't take my tower. Don't make this game a little bit longer. Okay, fine. I get you, fam. I get you. You really want to get Electro Giant into the middle. Sometimes your opponent will take your tower in situations when you've done goof and you decide to mess around a little bit. Could have played that a lot better, but it doesn't matter at the end. All we have to do is go in for the tornado and follow up with an earthquake. Earthquake slows everything down and sends him to the Shadow Realm. I love this deck for that reason. Auto win against Golem Clone. That first defense was rock solid. Hey, so jumping into this one, we're starting off with a Fire Spirit. So right out of the gate, if you're able to Fire Spirit and your opponent doesn't respond, you get 300 damage for free. If they drop something else like a knight, well, that is a free 3 elixir because the Fire Spirit only costs 1. It's a pretty good matchup for us. We're able to arrow on top of the firecracker, consistently get value with the Fire Spirit, and I think we're playing against a Hog Rider Earthquake deck, and he expects us to be running Hog Rider Earthquake if he saw just like the fast cycle with Earthquake and Skeletons and Fire Spirit. So we're playing what we're pretending to play. Big brain plays. I'm gonna Skeletons here, and he's actually gonna Goblin Drill me, so not the deck that I was anticipating at all. He's gonna have a much faster cycle, so We need to go for arrows to shut this down. I think we can actually activate King Tower with this tornado, which is sublime. But, oh! Skeletons, you were so close! You were on the precipice of something great, but you failed me. So that's unfortunate. But, you know, we activated King Tower with the Goblin Drill. If you guys haven't done that before, definitely try to do that, because Goblin Drill is one of the more difficult cards to counter with this deck, because we do not have Dark Prince, and we do not have Phenomenal Answers with a Valkyrie. So we're trying to make with what we got. We can definitely go for an Inferno Dragon in the back and then Fire Spirit on top of the Bomber. I feel like that's going to be a pretty splendid interaction for us. Easy arrows. Let's go, man. Give me that value all day, every day. So he has to defend against an Inferno Dragon, which is not going to be easy for our opponent. I would love to see the Goblin Drill in a spot that we're able to counter completely with the Tesla. If he drops it in front, that would have been phenomenal. Try to pre-plant it, did not work out. But at the same time, the Inferno Dragon is going to force out Skeletons. The Tesla is still on the map, so he cannot do any phenomenal offensive play. Is he just going to try to outcycle me?
I don't know. I just work here.
Does he not realize that we're running an Electro Giant cycle deck? You are not able to go for a Firecracker at the river and get value here. It's just simply not possible. You're going to try to, but it's not going to work. You're barely going to get any damage, and you have to defend the Inferno Dragon. And now is our time to shine. Electro Giant, I choose you. Oh my gosh, this Pokemon is ridiculous, guys. If you're able to go for the Electro Giant, 100% you are going to get value from this thing. Because you're just able to Earthquake any defense. All the units that he drops into you, they're just going to die. You can't defend the Electro Giant without taking damage, and it's pretty absurd. So he's going to eat that. He's going to go for another Goblin Drill, so we can cycle multiple Electro Giants on the map. I wonder how many I can get, though. That is the question that I've never asked myself before. How many Electro Giants is too many? So we're going to arrow here. I think that he loses the Bomber, too. Oh, my goodness. I'm stacking dragons like a madman. Call me Daenerys Targaryen, baby. That's what we like to see. So I'm able to go in for another Earthquake. Definitely hit him up with the arrows when he goes in for a Firecracker. Let's get this red, baby. Let's get that Electro Giant on the tower. Oh my goodness. We are collecting that damage and truly doing the dominance. So I think he's going to go in for a Goblin Drill because he took so much damage, so he's going to freak out and do that. So I don't want to go get caught with an Electro Giant right now. I want to drop it a little bit after. Oh, wow, he's going to freeze me. So I guess we Earthquake. Does that shut down the Goblins? Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have Earthquaked. I should have Tornadoed. Am I going to lose this game? Please tell me I'm not going to lose this game. Please tell me I'm not going to lose this game. I have a family. I have a family. Don't do me like this. We're Tornado your stuff away. You're going to Goblin Drill on defense, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to go for an Earthquake. We got this unlocked. We got this unlocked. The Electro Giant refuses to lose, and we snag a W. That was one of the closest games I've ever had in my life, but, you know, just got to put your faith in the Electro Giant, and he'll never fail you.
Have no fears, because I am here.
Hey, so jumping into this game, unfortunately, I was not looking at the screen. We were really, really close to missing that Hog Rider and letting it lock onto my tower, and I would have been a super sad panda. Let me know if that has ever happened to you guys. It is not a good experience. I know, it's weird. The Fire Spirit didn't connect to a tower. That's unheard of. So we're going to arrow on top of the Firecracker, and he's running the deck that we're trying to pretend to play.
Who are you? I'm you, but stronger.
And it's awesome. I really am excited for this one. Oh, wait. No, he switched it. He's not running Hog Rider Earthquake with Valkyrie. He's running it with Dark Prince. Is Dark Prince really that strong that people just want to play it in every deck now? So the difficulty with this deck that I'm playing in particular, there's two cards that we don't like to see. Number one is Dark Prince, because you have to Tesla most of the time to counter it. And if you do, then they drop a win condition, you just lose. So just keep that in mind. You do not want to be going in for Dark Prince counters unless you have to, when you are really concentrated on building up the best elixir advantage possible. So I'm going to Fire Spirit here so we deny the damage from his. And I'm looking at this game and I'm loving it. Free real estate with the Electro Giant in the back because he just cycled his Tesla. We're going to wait for that to decay. We're going to wait for that building to fall apart. And it's going to be so dilapidated by the point that we go in for the arrows and win this one. So I'm super stoked. tornado, last possible second. Make sure that the Hog Rider doesn't get a single hit. And look at this value. I'm actually able to earthquake on top of his units. Wait, we hit a Tesla too. Never mind. That was completely calculated. What I was talking about is I obviously knew completely. Oh man, it's really fun to be able to do that. We're not going to talk about the fact that I thought that the Dark Prince was high HP. I was looking at the skeleton. I'm like, oh, it's the skeleton, right? Like it's full HP. And then
My stand, Kanam, gives me the power of transformation. I can alter my height, weight, and scent however I see fit.
I realized later on that my Electro Giant completely kills whatever they try to defend with. It's pretty stupid how good Electro Giant is. Imagine a win condition that kills every single unit that your opponent tries to defend with. Doesn't seem fair, does it? It's just, it shouldn't be allowed. But this is what we're doing in Clash Royale, and this is how the game is meant to be played. Drop your Electric Giants and win the game. Easy peasy. So we can go for a Tesla here. I just want to talk about the skeleton placement for a second. Notice how the Dark Prince has to hit each individual skeleton there. It's really important if you do that, because otherwise you're just going to be taking fat L's. You do not want to allow your opponent to be able to just rampage through and kill your skeletons with one push of the Dark Prince. Alright, can we go for double Electric Giant at the river?
Prepare for trouble!
Make it double.
Meow! That's right!
I love running Electric Giant Cycle because this just shouldn't be allowed. He doesn't have skeletons, or he doesn't have logs, so he can't kill the skeletons. So we're able to go for one elixir to completely shut down the Hog Rider for a juicy positive elixir trade. And then we follow up with Fire Spirits, arrows on top of the Firecracker. Or actually, I don't even need to. That's just dead. The tower's gone. Why would I arrow if I don't need to, guys? Let's not hurt him as much as... Actually, we're just going to do it. We're going to pierce his heart and soul. Oh, we didn't kill him! Wow, I was trying to give him some mercy, and then I decided not to give him mercy, and then the game is just like, Jake, you already won the game. Don't rub salt on a wound.
And I will have my vengeance. In this life or the next.
Hey, so jumping into this one, we're sauce out of good luck, and we're going to figure out what our opponent's got.
Show me what you got.
Fortunately for us, he's given us good luck back, so we're not the only one without luck in this game. Maybe we can Fire Spear and get some cheeky chip. Come on, baby. Oh, Mini P.E.K.K.A. I wonder if the Inferno Dragon is going to be able to shut this down, or if he's going to go for a zap. I really don't trust him, so I'm just going to tornado it back preemptively. I've had so many bad situations where a Mini P.E.K.K.A. freeze or a zap just wrecks me, and I'm not about that life today. So we're going to play defense. We're going to play safe and solid. Oh, my
Look at this dude.
Already off to the races. I think I should have went in for an Electro Giant here because he didn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A. in cycle, and he's probably going to go in for a Giant Graveyard on me anyway. So our best answer right now is to play aggressive. When he Giant Graveyards, we need him to not have Elixir. So, yeah, there it is. The Electro Giant has to do him dirty here. Maybe we can go in for an Earthquake because it's going to be able to give us a lot more value than arrows will. So, Earthquake, you know, it stays alive on the skeletons for a longer period of time. Wait, this is working so well.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That was completely calculated, except for the fact that I dropped the Tesla way too early. Because if you drop the Tesla early, then it decays over time, and then you don't have a healthy, strong Tesla to destroy the dirty golem or giant spammer. Okay, so we've learned one thing, and that is 100% have to arrows here. Skeletons might not be able to do him dirty, but I believe that the Earthquake is going to provide some utility here. One little Larry left over. He has an entire journey and pathway ahead of himself. I can't believe that. That was a great defense, guys. That little Larry saved my butt. He deserves the biggest, most delectable cake. It should be his birthday every single day from now on. Oh, come on, dude. Really? You're going to be that guy? No one likes someone that does that. So, you guys already know I'm not going to spend 25 elixirs to try to defend that because it's just not possible. I think I do need to clear that back so I don't get 3-crowned by the goal. I don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to get 3-crowned by the graveyard. For the giant graveyard. He could have done it. I think he's going to go for bats, which we can easily arrow here. And then we can maybe go in for an earthquake depending on what happens. Oh. Definitely an earthquake again. Rely on little Larry. Little Larry died though. No, little Larry died. Little Larry, you had so much to live for. Why'd you gotta die there? Okay, so we gotta tornado this back. Maybe double Electric Giants are able to save our butt. If we take the tower on the right, we're vibing. Then we can just go and drop another Electric Giant in the middle. This has been one of the craziest and wildest games I've ever played in my life. And I feel like we can come out on top. We just need to keep going for the Electric Giants because it's super annoying for him. Also, please, Inferno Dragon, stay alive. Okay, we're gonna pull you back. We're going for a Earthquake here. Also, skeletons. Oh, come on, save my butt. Save my butt. Save my butt. Don't let him do me dirty. He's going to arrow instead of dropping a musketeer. I think he loses. If he dropped a musketeer, that would have done enough damage. Let's go, baby. That's what we love to see. Oh, wins like that are what make Clash Royale so much fun for me. Into this one against Tommy, let's pull out another delectable W. So I don't want to Electro Giant right at the start unless our opponent decides to cycle something. I could, hypothetically, go for an Earthquake on the tower right now. I could do it if he just doesn't cycle anything at all. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to cycle an Earthquake on the tower, hit the majority of the skeletons, and maybe we get something into us. Yeah. So he's like, okay,
Hello there.
I'm up Elixir. I can justifiably do so. But I don't know if you can, man. As long as you don't have Electro Wizard, Royal Giant, we are 100% vibing with this matchup. I mean, we've got Inferno Dragon and we've got Tesla. What could be better than that? Just don't go in for an Electro Dragon or Electro Wizard. This is awesome. He doesn't have either of them. So we can arrow here and we're going to win that interaction real easy. Oh, wait. He missed the Inferno Dragon. No way. Oh, wait. No, he hit the Inferno Dragon, right? No, the Inferno Dragon hit our Inferno Dragon. I was so confused for a second. I was like, wait, that's about what lightning damage does. But if he had lightning with the Inferno Dragon locking on, he would have killed it. And I was like, okay, I understand now. My big brain is finally processed to what has actually happened. So usually with Electro Giant, if you're able to spam like this, it's going to work out so well if they don't have counters. I mean, that you could say that with every deck, but this deck especially. So one other thing that you can do is you can Tornado, so then it messes up the Fisherman pull. I didn't have Elixir there. I also didn't expect the Fisherman. I don't know why I didn't expect the Fisherman. You guys can see.
Jake, he's got a Royal Giant deck. Why were you not expecting the Fisherman?
I don't know. So we're gonna go for a... Ooh, this is real bad, isn't it? I think we have to go for skeletons and then arrows and then maybe... Yeah, he dies. It's also 4 Elixir for 4, and that's on defense. That's not a good vibe. I hate that card. Dark Prince and Electro Wizard are the two things that are the bane of my existence with this deck. So Fire Spirit's going to connect to the tower. How much damage am I going to get? I don't know. Let's Electro Giant here. I think I should just drop it at the river. It's hard to say. Can we mess up the Fisherman next time? If he's not playing optimally, maybe. There's a will, there's a way, there's a strategy to be made. So, I think we Inferno Dragon here, and then we Skeletons, and we just sacrifice them. We'll see how well that works. And we'll Tesla. He's going to DP. He's going to take damage, I think. I could have Tornadoed it again. I think I should start Tornadoing it. But I also just don't want to take damage, so I'm a little bit petrified of this. So we're Inferno D on Inferno D. The Dark Prince isn't going to give him any value. The Fisherman will be a bit obnoxious. Just a wee bit. Not that bad. He got a lot of damage on the left-hand side now, though. Okay. He's going to go for the Fisherman. Where's the Fisherman at? Where's the Fisherman at? Where's the Fisherman at? Is he not dropping a Fisherman? Did he forget that that's a card that he could drop? I think there's a chance. There's actually a certifiable chance. And there wasn't a chance before. We're just going to pull this back. We're going to go for a Fire Spirit. I think we kill the Dark Prince if we go for arrows. This is good. This is quite promising. He's going to lose the Inferno Dragon. Oh my gosh, please, 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 just lose the Inferno Dragon. No one loves you, Inferno Dragon. Okay, Fisherman dies as well. We can go in for a Tesla here. Skeletons. Cycle back. Be a madman. Be the memer and dreamer that we've always meant to be. Let me go. Let me get the game. Oh my goodness, please, 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 please. Let's go. That was way too close for comfort. But as you guys can see, Electro Giant clutches up. This deck is so good. Oh, it wouldn't have been close if I had just tornadoed the Fisherman earlier in the very first push, but you know, I did not make that prediction. Like, subscribe, and have an awesome rest of your day.